Welcome back to the Trotter Chatter podcast, and we are on episode 124, your go-to podcast for all things Bolton Wanderers, right here on the TalkSport Fan Network. Don't forget to follow us, leave us a review on your favourite podcast app. It really helps the show grow. And if you're tuning in on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, and turn on the notifications by giving us a little dingy bell so you never miss any episode. Let's get stuck in. Ben, we'll go to you first. What have you been up to, love?
I didn't really do anything. I didn't leave the house on Saturday for the first time in maybe years. I don't remember the last time it happened, but then I had to go for a few on Sunday because I got bored.
A few? How long were you out for?
8 hours.
8 hours. Day's work. A day's work.
Yeah.
A day's work. James, yourself, what have you been up to, love?
Not much this weekend. I'm in the process of moving back home, aren't I? So I was pretty much using that weekend to just get myself sorted. And that was it, really.
Before I drag you out to the pub on Saturday. And he's going to be kicking and screaming. He's scared of pubs. We did do one thing this weekend. We booked a holiday, didn't we? So we're off to Cork at the end of February.
In Wales.
A little Welsh adventure. Ireland isn't ready for us. It's not ready.
You lot are idiots. Why are we flying to Wales?
Seems dumb, doesn't it? Jordan, how about you, love? How have you been?
I've been good. I've just come back from Amsterdam, so I've lost a few brain cells since the last time I went. But yeah, good time. Made a bit of a mistake on the first day. Had a pot brownie. Ended up walking around in circles for about 3 hours, getting on trams in the wrong direction, and then going to bed at about tea time. No, it must have been earlier because I slept through the game. Woke up at about 8:30, ordered a pizza, and then went back to sleep again. So, but I must be walking around Amsterdam for a good 3 hours, and I did 22,000 steps. So, what I kept doing was going around the corner, being asked where I was going, and saying I don't know constantly. So that was an interesting one.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
Sounds like a normal day, that, if none of us
You two have been and done something else, haven't you? You came and saw me in Liverpool.
Oh yeah, so we went watching McFly versus Busted. I know it sounds
Who won?
they both died.
I must say it was absolutely fantastic.
It was class.
We ended up having a little session in Liverpool, and then caught Ben after work, didn't we?
Yeah, well, I do keep getting caught after work.
I had too many for a Wednesday. Them margaritas, what I was having with the stuff what they use for the spicy fries is on the rim. There's the spicy salt.
Yeah, you're a problem.
Gordon Bennett. But then I was ill after that. But and it weren't because of drink. Anyway, as we are recording, the Wanderers will be getting the FA Cup first round draw. We are number 7. When you're listening to this, we'll only have the draw, but we're getting it live now. So us four are getting it live. In the news, top goal scorers in the 92 this season. Haaland is top with 9. Wright and Drinnen. Is that Hadji Wright? That isn't it for Coventry? Then it's Mason Burstow with a lovely number 7, and then with 6, Semenyo, McBurney, Keeler Dunn, Dennis, and Patrick. How good has McBurney been?
It's been unbelievable.
He's been ridiculous. He's been absolutely ridiculous.
That's one of the reasons that they won't recall Burstow, because of how well McBurney's doing.
And I know Saturday was terrible. And I know people have like one-track mind opinions. Suddenly everyone's shit, even though they've loved him all season. But Max Conway is Bolton's key player of the month for September because he was been playing well. He had a bad game on Saturday, but that doesn't make him bad forever. I know it gets confusing. Bolton's place in the knockout stage of the Virtue Trophy have been confirmed as a result of Rotherham's 3-2 victory over Oldham Athletic. They've been a stinker, haven't they, Oldham? Congratulations to Cyrus Christie on making his 500th career appearance against Peterborough. Will Forrester and Jordi Osei-Tutu are back in training. They've trained with the B-team squad before stepping up to their respective recoveries. Sky Bet League One Manager and Player of the Month winners Michael Scabala for Lincoln done a stellar job. I think they've got the best form in the league at the moment.
Yeah, they have. They have.
Excuse the pronunciation, I've only ever seen it written down, but Josh Nerville,
Neuville, maybe.
Neuville. For Bradford, he's been in the team of the week quite a lot, goals, assists. But Mario Cosia-Dewberry's sensational strike against Leyton Orient has been nominated for Sky Bet's League One Goal of the Month. I mean, might get goal of the season, that goal, let alone goal of the month. And congratulations to Chris Farino, who's been confirmed as a finalist for the PFA League One Community Champion at the North West Football Awards. I think 7th of November, I think it is. 7th it'll be. Highest home attendances as well in the EFL. So Bolton finished a mighty 7th under a few Championship sides with 20,336 on. Ipswich topped that with just under 30,000. But some big teams in there. Derby always get a big showing, don't they? Bristol City, Sheffield Wednesday, Hull, Pompey. So some big teams above us there. Right, okay. So this episode isn't going to be your typical review. I think we've been very kind to the manager. Part of me thinks it's because I was just happy that Ian Evatt wasn't there and I really wanted him to do well. So maybe I have been looking at things with blinkers or just trying to be that little bit more positive. But obviously we had a disastrous result against Burton on the weekend. We were lucky enough to watch it because Sky kindly put the game on. You lovely, lovely people over there at Sky. Before the game, Burstow said, I think... as a team, we probably expect more of ourselves, and Saturday's game was a got to win, not a want to win. And Schumacher also addressed that they haven't scored away from home all season. Win, should that be? Win for away from home. It didn't happen. Schumacher after the game, I can honestly say the players are trying, the efforts are there, and I say, and goals change games, but you must be getting sick of me saying it every week because I feel like a broken record. I think we were getting a broken record supporting it. The news hasn't been officially announced, but sources close to the Trotter Chatter HQ are saying that Gale could be out for up to 3 months, with Arahan likely to be out for a month. So that is worrying signs, considering we had to play the mighty... Hold on. We do me do for Ibrahim Sissoko. So Ben, we'll start with Sissoko while we're all smiling. Sissoko was hauled off at half-time after a terrible showing. One, was that the correct call in yours? And genuinely, do you see a future with him at Bolton Wanderers, or do you think Shuey's looking at trying to send him back? What have we got to lose? Oui.
I hate him. I can't stand him. He's one of the worst footballers I've ever seen. I can't believe I've watched him start again after these past few weeks of him doing nothing but, nothing. He absolutely should. He should have been hauled off after about 4 minutes.
Do you not think he's quickly stopped being a funny joke now after one start?
Sick of the goddamn sight of him. Yeah, I don't know. I think we all expected him to start, but I also didn't expect us to play 4-4-2. Out of much, bringing Force on was obviously the right move, without question. I hope we send him back. My God, I hope we do. But we don't have... Issue is, with Gale injured, we can't.
Well,
we can't even recall Mendes Gomez because he's broken again.
It's weird because we all agree, and most of the fan base probably agree, that he's utter shit. But for Shuey to keep on keeping him in the squad, like even if it's starting 11 or on the bench, he must see something. But I don't have a clue what the fuck it is.
I mean, that's
Clearly don't anymore.
That starting lineup lands on the manager. He got it wrong.
Yeah.
He did make the changes, but too little, too late. As usual, then Jordan Bolton looked threatening early with more chances, but failed to convert. We've seen it all before. What do you think this is? Composure, decision making under pressure, just bad luck, or that lack of killer instinct? What do you think it is?
It's a nice combination of the lot, really, isn't it? It's not that we don't have the ability. So, like, Dolby should have been bagging both of his chances, really. He was that fucking slow to that first one. Jesus Christ. He was like a fucking horse.
Famously slow horses.
All I can say is that it's a mixture of bad luck, not having that killer instinct. But I'm sick of saying it now. And I'm sick of doing what ifs, buts, and maybes now. It's the last time I do it now. I'm focusing on our next game, and that's it. I'm not going, oh, well, if we beat these, and these, we might be here. 'Cause I'm sick to death of it now. I really, really am. I really am. And I'm not being funny, but if we would have beat Northampton, and if we would have beat Burton, we'd be fucking third. So
What about the Reading and Lincoln games as well? Too.
Well, we'd be top with them. If we won both of them, we'd be top.
Absolutely pissed them away.
looking at the form of this fucking table, nobody is running off with anything.
No one wants it, that's why.
It's
no
still
one wants
anybody's. Everybody's in the same form of two wins, a loss, a draw. 2 wins, loss, draw.
Can we have 2 wins then, please, first?
Not in a particular order, but that's the kind of...
So, conceded just before half-time, and then a mistake led to the second half goal. Obviously, a soft penalty. Obviously, what went so wrong, in your opinion, James, for that game to just fall to pieces like that?
It was weird because when the second half came about, you'd normally think, right, they get a kick up the arse now because that first half was so poor. But it's like we just got worse. We were doing the same stupid stuff that we were doing in the first half. These loose passes. And then the balls over the top, we just didn't see them coming again when we've all been seeing the warning signs the past few games, that ball over the top. And we just can't seem to deal with it. And it's... I honestly don't know.
You've got to give some credit to Burton, I think, because some of the players put out some blinders, but we were still shite.
But that's what I mean, though. So, like, we gave credit to Posh and stuff like that. He had the game plan worked, but we were shite. Like, it's one of them. If we played our game, they wouldn't have been able to do that.
What do you think then, Ben? Did we hand the game to Burton? Or do you think it was a bit of both? Do you think we're underselling what Burton Albion did on the day as well as sort of us falling to pieces?
I mean, if you win a game, you deserve some credit. They weren't... I've seen worse teams this season. But we were the problem. Like they didn't outclass us. It wasn't a case of we played brilliantly, they played better. We were shit.
We'll go through the goals, Ben.
The football that they were playing, it wasn't good football. It was just mucky, pass about shit. It wasn't anything like you look at it and go, wow, that's fantastic football. That
I'm fed up with it once a season as well. We concede a goal that ends up going viral on Twitter.
I'm not even for that one where he fucking dribbled it in. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Oh, one of the clumsiest looking strikers I've seen in a long while has managed to lob the keeper and turn someone on the line.
Poor keeping, though, that.
Yeah, poor keeper, but then fucking sent Kedley right through the post as well.
I think the penalty was soft.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that we capitulate. The second goal was fucking disgusting. And the third goal was even more disgusting.
Jono needs to be getting that second goal clear, in my opinion.
Jono had a stinker. Jono had a stinker. Conway was absolutely owned by, what was he called? In from Barnsley, who was on the other
Yeah,
side.
he had him in his pocket.
Fucking Dubra didn't show up.
Simons didn't show up.
Simons didn't show up.
Conway didn't
McAtee
show
came
up.
on, and McAtee did well. He did well.
I didn't. Yeah, but how bad have we played? But McAtee's come on and we've gone, fucking hell, I wish he'd started.
And do you know who was great? Marcus Force. He was fantastic. Created all the chances. He was brilliant. I thought Morley did all right.
Bringing him at half time was the right decision, but I wish he would have started the game because
Christie had a bad do as well.
How Christie looked slow, but how bad was Sissoko? Everything he did was absolutely.
I don't understand how many times in 45 minutes you can dribble the ball off the pitch.
The pitch. Why is it always in the air on the bloody touch line? Like, what are they doing?
Thing is, though, he's meant to be an attacking winger. He doesn't even attack.
He doesn't run.
He dribbles right into the defender and then he fucks off back to the
He drags them in, doesn't he? He doesn't beat a man.
He doesn't give himself any space on the ball because he runs up to the defender and then that's it. He's fucked. Then he's got a back.
He's practically going backwards when he's doing the step overs. God, we've done this for once this season.
Does this result become a psychological turning point, especially away from home?
Definitely.
I will quote James: "If we don't get it done, it's only going to get worse." Not winning away from home is an issue.
Yeah.
Could this, on the other hand, be an opportunity where we kick on and go, right, what the fuck was that?
I mean, it should, but
I hope so.
It's dependent on what the manager's been saying to him since the game. If they've come in today, he's gone, look, that was fucking embarrassing. We're going to watch that game. I'm going to pinpoint every one of you that fucks up.
But the thing is, if that is the turning point as well, what was the talk for Northampton? Because that's not good enough either.
I think they thought that Northampton was just a blip.
Bad day.
I think they accepted Northampton as a blip. I think we all accepted Northampton as a blip. Yeah. But my opinion now is this is the staple point for Shuey now. It's crisis talks. They should have all been in on fucking Sunday and they should have been talking about what went wrong. From this point onwards, he either fucking turns it around or it goes west and he's gone at fucking February time. Because something has got to change here. There's clear things that are working, but there's clear things that are going wrong consistently. It's not a different thing every time. It's the same shit. And I'll be honest, Teddy Sherman-Law is looking very, very poor. He's looking very weak. And I wasn't on board with that first, but Jesus Christ, he is looking very poor.
I guess the thing is with that, though, you can't bring anyone in until January, so you kind of just got to deal with it because you don't want Broom or Miller being in goal over him.
We might want Broom, we've no idea.
Broom might be brilliant. You were putting him on the top 5 worst goalkeepers ever. Never seen him play.
There's one thing from that game, and it's the first time I've looked at Shuey and not been happy. There was a point where it was 2-0 down. It showed him, and he just looked pissed off.
He looked
turning
void,
around, looking at his bench, just being like, what's going on? I was like, you can ask what's going on, but as the manager, you should be the one then fucking telling your players.
Well, that was the first game, wasn't it, where we were far from winning, and he didn't have a strategy to get back into it.
No, the subs didn't help.
No, completely backfired.
They didn't give me any inspiration that they were going to do.
It made the game better in terms of we didn't concede anymore, but that's not what you want. Right.
So I think the pressure is on Steven Schumacher right now, and I think we're at a point now where we need to just not fully expose things, but just get a little hood and go have a little peek underneath and have a look what could be the issue.
Yeah.
I think now I've got a little bit of mental clarity. Ben, do you think it is realistic to expect Schumacher to fix this team in just one season, or are we a work in progress?
We're definitely a work in progress. Lewis said it at the start of the season. It's a 2-season thing. We're not going to be able to get it all done in one rebuild of a transfer window. It's obvious that while I think we've improved as a team, in that I'm much happier watching us. I think we're a better attacking team. The defence hasn't really... Obviously, we brought Conway in. I don't see Sharman Lowe as being an improvement on last season.
No,
I didn't like Baxter, but Baxter was a safer pair of hands.
Baxter's better than Sharman Law.
Yeah. And I think Southwood was better than him as well.
I think Southwood's better
As
than
much as I
Sharman Law.
hate to admit it, I'd rather have Southwood over Baxter.
Well, we could have done.
Wigan have just been drawn Hemel Hempstead at home.
No, I think it's...
What the fuck?
It very much feels like a turning point where if the next couple of games don't go well, some people have started, questioning if you should be in charge. If the next two don't go well and they don't go well in the same manner as Burton, then it's going to be a lot louder, and he's going to have a lot more questions to answer. Probably not just from fans.
I'm officially on the fence now. I was Shuey's side. I'm not against him, but I'm not on his side anymore because he has to take accountability for this start. Because realistically, we could be top of the league with how poor other teams have been. So for me, oh God, Barnsley's been picked out.
No, they've already got one. You're on a delay, love. You shut up.
I'm going to swing it the other way here, really, because I don't think he's had enough time. And I do agree with Lewis that it is a 2-season thing, because you look at that squad right now, there's no depth whatsoever. Gale gets injured, you've got Sissoko. Fucking Cozy Doobie gets injured. Who the fuck are we playing at right wing? 2-2? Bairstow gets injured.
How long
Dolby.
does he get then, in your opinion, James? How long does he get? And how bad does it have to get before you start asking questions?
I think February, what Jordan said, February's right. You give him January, get a couple more signings in. If things aren't changing, then.
But at the same time, if things still haven't changed by December,
do you
not want then a new manager who gets to January?
Of course. For me, I have standards. And I'm willing to give people the benefit of the doubt, but Jesus Christ, getting beat by Northampton and Burton is well beyond my standards.
Do you think, though, a lot of Bolton fans have unrealistic expectations? I think there's a collection of Bolton fans that have been warped from the Ever era, and it's all they know.
I'd be happy though if we were 4th, 5th now. I'm not desperate for us to be sitting at the top all the way through, but say we were like even 6th, 7th, just like around there, but comfortably, I'd be accepting that and thinking, right, there's a few blips, it's a new manager, new team, that's fine. But the fact is that we're losing stupid games, and that's not fine. For me, I'm not expecting this team to go and win the league, even though we could well do it with how poor the league is. I have better standards than losing 2 away games in the manner we did. It's not necessarily losing them, it's the manner we lost them.
Yeah.
Everyone's sick of League One, aren't they?
It's safe, Ryan.
We're sick of League One, but it is lovely and safe. I think there's so much good to take from what Schumacher's done, but it just... Oh wait, Bolton Wanderers have just been drawn. Hold on, let's see who we get.
Oh.
Huddersfield Town at home.
Fuck's sake.
You've taken the fucking piss.
Right, good job we're in Manchester that weekend.
Let's preview it now. Huddersfield, twice on the bounce. Let's have it.
Fuck's sake.
I agree with what you said last week, Ryan. I think as much as people are pissed off at how the results have been going, gave Evatt 5 fucking years at that role. And you're going to fucking potentially sack the manager after four months in the job. I just don't think enough time's given these days. And I understand the frustration, but I think managers need to be...
I don't think there should be a discussion of him going, but like Ryan said, you need to start looking a bit closer at why these things are like why we're losing to Northampton and Burton.
Yeah.
why we couldn't get a win against Lincoln and Reading.
Do we all still have faith that he's the right man for the job?
I do.
Yeah, I think it'd be. I don't think I've seen enough yet to think he's not the right person. But I'm like you say, I'm starting to question it.
Go on, Jordan. I think you've got something to say there.
I'm not saying he's not the right man, but I'm not saying he's the right man. For
Get
me,
off that fence.
I'm not on the fence.
He's got splinters in his arse, this guy.
For me, if we do that again, having learned from it, if we've not learned from that, I'm not happy, and that doesn't go away. So for me, it needs to turn around from now, and we need to be going into December from now till January picking up more points, because if it continues, I don't give a shit about whether it gets to January. We should be doing better with the team we've got than we are doing. So for me, if we continue to keep throwing away points, he's not the right man for the job.
I think it's not league position that's pissing people off. It's the recent results.
Yeah.
It's the manner of our. Fucking hell! What was that?
Someone just blown up outside.
He's just dropped the dirty bomb.
Good Lord!
What? I think it's a bit too long to be thinking about this, but where do we want to see us at Christmas then? Do we want to be in the playoffs?
I'd be happy enough if we were seventh or.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
7th or higher.
Christ.
Flirting with the playoffs.
We need to be in top 6 at Christmas. End of.
Yeah, but say we're 7th, like 2 points off it.
No.
Why do you think fans are calling for his head?
Some of them are paying money to travel away and watching it live and travelling all that way to watch that shit. They're probably the ones that are feeling it even more.
Mm.
Which I'd be more pissed off if I'd gone all that way.
I get that. I think some people just think that's what you do and are very emotional, which I mentioned previously.
Yeah.
I don't think people have taken to him. I think there's a group of fans who haven't taken to him.
I agree.
And I don't think he's shown enough to warrant that trust yet.
Even he said his comments after the game, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but unfortunately you do.
The thing is, though, what else has he got left to say? If that's the problem, isn't it?
He has to say something, but...
Yeah, but I'm not being funny, but how many times... If you were in a job and you keep making the same mistake over and over again, which is say if you're in a job and someone pulls you in for a meeting, highlights the main thing that you are doing wrong, and you do not improve that, you are not fit.
Repeat it 6 times.
This is it, though. It's every single fucking away game. He's still not... We're not learning from it. Northampton should have been the learning point. That Burton team, that keeper was wank. We had to beat that team, and we got beat 3-0. For me, if he doesn't learn from it again, we're never going to fucking learn from it.
Well, big challenge now, innit?
I really thought when Everett went and we had this rebuild, I was done saying that our team was full of fucking idiots and losers.
Still got those dregs in, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there's one way of testing it, isn't there? It's going away to Huddersfield on a Thursday night. Listen up, Touch Sheath faithful. Don't miss Bolton take on Huddersfield Town this Thursday live on Sky Sports with what? Now TV. If you was going to go for a drink on a Thursday night, Jordan, at Huddersfield, where would you go?
Oh, I tell you where you bloody go.
He's chipper now.
You go Huddersfield. So I've had a bit of help from a fellow Talk Sport Fan Network friend, and he takes that chance podcast. They've advised me in bits. So let's go. So Huddersfield Town recommends Gaswork Street car park as the car park for the away supporters, anyone who's travelling via car. The closest train station to I put John Smith's here, but it's not John Smith's anymore, is it?
Oh my God. I feel like I'm getting shot at.
Ben, are you going to die?
I'm actually I am live from Gaza, if anyone was wondering.
You
I am
do
live
look like
from-
you're a Dead Sims character
Live
there.
from
Like.
Gaza. So anyone travelling by train, the closest station is under a mile from the ground. Takes about 20 minutes to walk there. And there's taxis you can get from the station, 12-minute drive into the centre. So let's talk pubs now. We've got the Parish, a 20-minute walk away. It's established itself as the home of live music in Huddersfield, hosting over 1,000 gigs and 1,500 bands in 10 years. So that's special. It serves home cooked food as well, reasonable prices, and offers a wide range of drinks, something that suits everybody's taste, including ale, beer, wine, spirits, shots, and cocktails. So the Parish is a nice choice. Majority of these pubs are about 20 minutes away. They're all close. You got the Cherry Tree, which is Spoons, 20-minute walk to the ground there as well. You've also got right near it Head of Steam. It's a 90-minute walk away, located in the railway station itself. You've got a direct entrance from platform 1. Excuse me. It's become a firm favourite with the locals and commuters. It's a large 4-room pub. Each room is dedicated to a different kind of alcohol. So you've got the cask room with all the kegs with the beer. You've got the craft room. You've got a wine room. So and there's also a room that serves ciders and perries. As also and also bottled beers. So I recommend that. And also, if you're looking for food, they do pie minister pies and mash with peas there. So Head of Steam for you there. King's Head, another 90-minute walk away. This one's situated in the station as well. It serves 3 permanent and 7 rotating beers, so you've got to keep hold of them spinning around constantly.
I really thought you were going to say 7 rotisserie chickens then.
Riot.
They specialise in a mild, a dark beer, 1 real cider, and plenty
No
of
fake stuff there.
beers. Also, hot food served on match days. So you've got plenty of places to go for hot food. I've also had the Sportsman recommended to me. It's a 17-minute walk away. I've got some Trustpilot reviews for this one. Karen
That's
B.
where I went in, the Sportsman.
Karen B said the atmosphere here is lovely, but staff in particular. The lady who served us last night are great. The lady are great. Real professional. The beer is unbelievable. Thank you, Karen.
Well, we were in the Yorkshire Rose, actually. I tell a lie.
Also, I've got a nice review from David W. here. I couldn't find any bad reviews. I was looking for bad ones. Part of my Tuesday night pre-match routine with Mallisons on offer. If anyone knows what Mallisons is. Well staffed with a really good range of ales. If the gents' loo facilities were bigger and better, bigger toilets.
Bigger, better toilets.
He's got a shit aim.
You can get right in them.
How big are his thighs?
I'll give it a 5-star, but the toilets aren't big enough. Christ, fucking hell.
That man must have an absolute hog.
David W. So we've got the next up, we've got the Boy and Barrel, 14-minute walkway situated at the bottom of town, across
Try and take that
from
barrel
the
off him.
Beast Gardens. Popular with the locals, says real ale. A lot of them are real ale pubs. Also, you get live music on there. It's one of the most popular choices for match days, especially when the sun's shining, because it's a good outdoor drinking space. Last year, I recommended
Very
Magic
good for
Rock.
a Thursday night in October.
Last time I recommended the Magic Rock Brewery, which has been popular with away fans in the past. It recently closed, so don't try and find it. So a little help from our podcast friends, and he takes that chance. They put a little piece together for me. Huddersfield has always been pretty good for craft ales, if that's anybody's thing. It starts at the train station with Head of Steam and King's Head, already recommended. And you can either turn left or right out the station, because the ground is straight forward down the hill. So you go left and right, you're going down the hill every time. Do not stray too far either, though, because you'll not be able to find anything. So he recommends.
Wolves.
It's too dark.
He recommends The Sportsman. Now, a few others: Rat and Ratchet, The Grove, The Parish recommended, and something called Arcade Beers. I don't know whether that's just cracking open some cans in the arcade. I don't know. If you're looking for food, you've got The Spoons. Also, he says that he's never been a big fan of the food at Huddersfield over the Marston's chicken, which is fine if you're driving.
Just a whole chicken.
Yeah, it's
You can only have it if you're driving.
it's via the Brighouse M62 junction, Marston's Chicken. So if you're driving, try that chicken. And if anyone likes Rate My Takeaway on YouTube, Danny Mallon has a Rate My Takeaway food hall in the Packhorse Centre. He's never been before, but he's heard it's good. It's better than Nando's, he says as well. Yeah, so that's what we got for food. There's quite a lot of option. Seems like you could do multiple different pub routes there, so you're spoiled for choice. Shame it's a Thursday night, but get down there early. Most pubs are open at a good time on a Thursday, aren't they? So that's my pub watch.
We went to Yorkshire Rose, it were horrible.
Keep away from that boy and its barrel.
Try and take that barrel off him, he won't let you, he loves it. Huddersfield then, obviously, the new manager, Lee Grant, was appointed in May on a 3-year deal, coming to do a considerable reset after the terrible season under Michael Duff last season and interim manager John Worthington. The club has undergone a relatively heavy squad turnover, bringing in new players in all positions to reshape under Grant's style. 6 wins, 1 draw and 4 losses. It's very similar to us, but we draw more. We love a draw. In 11 league games, 17 scored and 13 conceded. Grant's sides have often struggled to start games strongly, tend to trail at half-time in multiple matches and then get the win. Despite a bullish transfer window, many teams in League One have been, like many teams in League One, they've been relatively inconsistent. The league table, as it looks, is a result here will have us take over. By result, I mean a win. Will have us take over Huddersfield. We sit behind the Yorkshire rivals Barnsley, who have 2 games in hand on us on the same amount of points. And it will leave us 1 point behind Lincoln, who also have a game in hand on us. So it's not great. Dion Charles and Radino Balka have both received international call-ups, so whether they feature, I'm not sure. But obviously, as we know, they've got Alfie May, their top goal scorer so far this season, and obviously a renowned League One goal scorer, Herbie Kane. Kevin Barnsley's central presence in midfield and contributes both to control and transitions. He's got goals, assists in him. We know what he can do. Left back Ruben Ruskin is a strong attacking fullback, contributing with goals and overlaps as well as being defensively solid. And Marcus Harness went up with Portsmouth a few years ago. Versatile attacking player who can operate on either side. Obviously experienced as well at this level. Ryan Ledson in centre mid, the new captain. Strong defensive midfield presence and good with passing. Jack Watmore at centre half. Again, more experience there. Good at aerial duels and brings another physical presence and solidity to the team. Lyndon Gooch, new sign, an attack-minded fullback who can also contribute in advance. And it's also been promoted from League One. Goalkeeper Owen Goodman, young goalkeeper with a strong form, clean sheets. I think he was at Wimbledon, weren't he, last season? Had a great season there. Ben Wiles in centre mid, again important in creating chances with his goals and assists. And Joseph Taylor, who they acquired him, I think Lincoln took him on loan, didn't they? And then they bought him. They bought him last season, didn't they, in January. Showing good form up front. Ben, then after the setback away to Burton, how crucial is the Huddersfield game for Bolton in terms of promotion ambitions? Is it a must-winner for you?
I think if you take promotion ambitions out of it for a minute, that's not really that's not what's obviously long term. That's what's important. Right now, I think it's vital that we win. Like it, we need to. There's a chance that a result like that, we've seen it happen before, can turn into a couple of losses on the bounce, and then it goes from a couple of losses to then say you draw a few, and then it's a winless run. We need to stop that before it becomes a thing.
I have to agree with you here, Ben, as well, about we need to stop talking about promotion now. I'm not saying we're not going to get promoted, but it's so boring now. Talking about chasing, we need to focus on the then and now and stop.
Thing is, we need to focus on consistency right now.
Yeah,
we need to get the basics
about where
right.
we are in the table. We need to think about just winning that game, then winning the next game.
We need to get the basics right, get that consistency, and then that'll stop the rot. We can't have it continue.
If we can figure the basics, consistency will come, and at that point, then we can talk about how far away we are from automatic.
I agree, because it's getting a bit repetitive, and we're just going over the same thing over and over again.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. No.
We're in the middle of October. If we're going up, then we can start talking about that.
102 points still up for grabs. You know what I mean? Like, it's
we go up as we got all them.
Yeah, I think we do all right.
But like,
we
literally,
didn't have fuming.
Fucking Peterborough could do a Reading in the Championship that year when they won. They were in relegation at Christmas and they won. This league, not Coventry. Like the Premier League. You can do anything if you just get on that run. It's not too late to fix things. But at the moment, we need to not be talking about promotion and. If we win this game, then we'll be doing this, and then it's like it's
well, if we win this game, we'll be above Huddersfield.
If we win this game, we'll get 3 points. That's my opinion on this now.
Yeah, we take over Huddersfield though, and Barnsley, and then we could play another team who's above us.
Yeah,
so
I get what Jordan means, because at the end of the day, it's 3 points. We go above a couple of clubs. But we want to start stringing those wins together. We want to see some consistency.
I'd rather not look at the table now. I'd rather take it as, yes, we won. That's good for the team. Move on to the next one. Not, we've moved 3 points up and now we're on the same points apart from goal difference than this team.
Yeah, but you understand the importance of this is that if we lose, that's 3 points further ahead they go.
Yeah, but there's loads of teams with games in hand as well, Ryan. This is why we need to stop looking at that table. Like, literally, there's teams with 2 games in hand on us.
How much pressure is on the team and manager to produce a convincing performance here, then?
I don't care if it's convincing or not. We need a fucking win.
You win at Huddersfield, it doesn't matter if it's convincing, really, does it?
No. Next 2, if you can win them, I don't care how it happens.
I'm fine about our home form, though.
Me too.
I
don't think we'll lose at home all season, genuinely. I think we're fine
from that
at home.
Reading and Lincoln game, we've been brilliant at home. At home's not the problem. It's like as soon as we go away, I don't know. It's like because we've started off so badly away, and we can't really string a win. It just seems like they haven't got the mentality at the minute.
It's becoming a thing, isn't it now?
Yeah, and the more it drags on, the worse it's going to get. It's
the fact
For me, I think it's a mentality thing, because that squad has already shown that it's good enough. It's come up against big teams like Birmingham. It's come up against big teams that have been relegated from the Championship, like Plymouth. We beat them. We can do it, but the mentality is not there at the minute.
And you can watch that, James, on Thursday night. You can catch all of it live on Sky Sports with a Now TV membership.
Don't miss a sponsor.
Well, don't bring it up.
Don't miss a moment, Jordan. You can stream Sky Sports on Now flexibly, such as games like Bolton versus Huddersfield this Thursday. Do you know how you find it?
No.
How do you find it?
Search nowtv.com, of course.
Oh.
Now or later?
Search it later. Search Now later.
When you finish listening or watching, then search it.
Search Now later.
.com.
Was that good? Yeah, that was good. It's
Who
fine.
are you looking at?
The cat. Right. I like the top 5 stuff. So this time in homage to Josh Sheehan's cameo for Wales, top 5 Welsh Wanderers. They do not have to have appeared for the Welsh national team, but every little helps. Who are we having at number 5?
Oh,
Can we not start at 1 and then work backwards?
I think that'd be much easier.
I don't. Thinking about the 5th best Welshman to play for Bolton's a really difficult one.
Yeah,
without
I
knowing
don't think I
yours.
can answer that.
Oh, you're all thick. Who's your favourite then? Who's number 1?
Gary Speed.
Yeah, Gary Speed has to be.
Gary Speed, captain. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
My number 2 is Nathan Blake for goals, games for Bolton Wanderers.
Yeah.
Would anyone have another shout for number 2?
I'm just having a look at the list here. And
Do you want me to tell you the list? Would that help?
I think it has to be Nathan Blake, you know.
Go on.
So we've got Josh Sheehan, Declan John, Owen Beck, Aaron Collins, Zach Ashworth, Lloyd Isgrove, MJ Williams, Craig Davis, Sam Ricketts, Gary Speed and Nathan Blake.
What about Christian Doige?
What about
Calm
Christian Doige?
I was happy never thinking of him again.
Right, I could definitely say the top 2, Speed, Blake. Now I'm going to go Craig Davis
Craig
next.
Davis is number 3.
I loved Craig Davis.
He was a boy.
One of my favourite post Premier League strikers. Strong, good attitude, could score goals.
I like how he refers to himself as Big Steak as well.
Yeah. Part of that real bunch of nomads, that real good Bolton squad where they're all absolute lunatics.
I really like that song from him as well called Insomnia.
Oh, I was waiting for this.
Do you know
You
what?
don't have to come back on,
He actively hates that that people shout Craig David at him.
Thanks, James.
You've made it worse.
You've made him sound.
My call for number 4 is Sam Ricketts.
Great shout. Great shout. Mr. Reliable scored that screamer against Wolves.
I don't know. He also once scored an own goal with his head from outside the box.
Yeah, but you've got to know how to do it, Ben.
Cultured finish, I have to say. He saw the keeper wasn't there and he tucked it home.
Who do you get number 5?
Probably Josh Sheehan.
I think Sheehan, yeah.
I think Josh Sheehan.
Collins maybe if he weren't such a pussy.
No,
he ran away.
He's not getting it. He's not getting
I'm
it.
too scared of League One. Oh.
I love roundabouts.
Everyone else has just been a bit of a minge bag, haven't they, at some point?
That list had some best Welshman, and it went Declan John, Owen Beck.
Owen Beck it was a shame
Wrong
on him.
time
Really.
for him. Conor Bradley was there, wasn't he?
Zach Ashworth, I quite liked him actually. MJ Williams, Maldini.
I loved MJ Williams. I think MJ Williams would be probably slightly behind that list, really. I think he'd probably 6th, 7th for me.
So, top 5 Welsh Wanderers. Number 1, Gary Speed. Number 2, Nathan Blake. Number 3, Craig Davis. Number 4, Sam Ricketts. And number 5, Josh Sheehan. We having that?
Yeah.
Excellent.
What do you think, James?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Oh, he's fucking stupid.
One chance
Good.
to be normal.
Right.
He thinks the top out the animal.
Here. Squad selection.
Killer whale.
Squad selection. What we having?
Fucking hell.
There's no point changing the keeper right now.
Put fucking Broom in there.
There's
Get
not-
Broom in.
I don't see any point in making a change of keeper right now, especially against a massive. Well, this is a massive game.
Yeah, it would be a bold choice that.
Broom can play against Huddersfield in the FA Cup.
Well, hey.
Centre backs.
I think Jono needs to be taken out.
Yeah, but
Have we got Toll back?
I don't
by
think
then or
Toll
not?
will be back. 'Cause he's
Richard,
playing
Not bad,
tonight.
no.
Put Richard Taylor there, please.
Sorry.
Be fine with that. I'd be
Yeah,
fine
I
with
would. I'd say John O'Neill's dropping. He had an absolute stinker.
that. Yeah.
Are we having Cogley or does Christie?
I'd prefer Cogley in there.
Cogley, I think.
That was fun while it lasted, wasn't it, Cyrus Christie? And Max Conway
Yeah.
or Richard Taylor.
He can't
Conway-
play in two different positions, Taylor.
Oh, yeah,
It's
good
fast
point.
enough, Jordan. He'll be fine.
Conway, then. Midfield of... It's going to have to be Morley and Simons in it again.
Yeah.
Sharples Ahmed. Ah.
Oh.
We're all losing our minds now. Oh, fuck. Wingers.
Can we have Charlie Warren?
I don't want to see
Charlie
Charlie Warren
on the
either.
right. I think he's got to play fours on the left. I really do.
I think he's got to start John McAtee.
I think so.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think he's got to play fours on the left, McAtee behind,
And
the
then,
striker.
obviously, Burstow.
And
Oh,
Of course you do.
Pause you do, Bray.
yeah.
Well, you've also got to look with Burstow. He didn't have any service, did he? So
I'm not pointing any fingers at Burstow.
No.
Right. Finally, score predictions. No update to the Fantasy League because we've not played any games. Who wants to go first?
1-1.
Jordan?
4-4.
Fair play to him. He'd give a prediction. Whoa, Ryan, you're so close. You want a hill? What's going
You can
on?
tell we've lost our minds this episode, can't you?
James? I want to do that again.
Stop it!
I honestly think it's going to be 0-0. I really think.
I think Jordan's close to a 4-all.
I really think it's going to be 0-0. From what you were describing before, you were describing Huddersfield as exactly what Bolton is right now.
They're actually Huddersfield, Barnsley, and Bolton are the same team this season. Oh fuck!
Can you
He's
hear
going
it?
to say Ibrahim Sissoko 1-0.
Huddersfield 3, Bolton 0. We're getting relegated.
If that happens, I'm going to step out into Gaza.
Help! Help! Right, that's it for us.
Maybe ever.
We might pack it in. We'll see you all next week, I suppose.
If we have to.
For this week, I've been Ryan.
I've been Ben.
I've been Jordan.
I've been James.
Tatty bye, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good day.